This is the true guide to the maze. Last video I did, that was the guide to the maze, the original one, that currently has something like 480,000 views, which I'm honestly baffled because no other video on my channel has no way, like, anywhere near that amount of views, but anyway. I figured that I would do an updated version of this, just to see if this one also just does well, and, just so you know. Because I've learned some more things about this game since then, but, yeah, so this video will contain probably about half of the stuff that I said in the original Guide to the Maze video, and another half of new stuff, including locations of stuff, some secrets, and stuff like that. So let's get started. I'm gonna be doing like locations of like the spawn area, just a couple of like secret places that you need to go to. So at the camper here, see this trail, you see some red footprints, and if you follow them this way, go along this path right here, it kind of leads off, and if you keep going this way just a little bit more, there's this big stone mossy structure, like a little kind of doorway. And if you go in here, right over here, you'll find this, the white object, question mark. And real quick, I also want to show you guys, I don't know what this does, but I have found this as well. If you line this up right and you jump up here, it might take me a second to try to do this. Hold on. Oh. Here we go. So if you get up here, there is a bronze key right here. Now, I've not found anything that this goes to, although with the fact that you cannot pick it up, it's the only thing up here, there's nothing else. But, yeah, that's like a little secret. I don't know if the creator of this game, if there's gonna be a use for this or what, but, yeah, so if you come back over here, if you line yourself up with the side of this and go straight this way, after probably 10 seconds of walking this way, you are going to find a pond. And now I showed this in the last video, or like the other guide to the maze too. But yeah, if you keep going this way, you'll come to the edge of a pond, and if you go around it, come on this side, you'll see that there is a piano tile missing. Put that in there. And this little thing comes up and it says the maze reboot demo update 4.5 coming soon. Although it said that for a while now, so that's why I'm doing this video, just an updated version, because I was gonna wait until the demo to like do another video, but it's probably still not gonna happen for a while. But yeah. So if you come over here, you're like at the piano. There's also a graveyard. People in the other video said this too, that there's apparently a graveyard somewhere, and I actually have found it. So if you literally, if you just like line up beside this piano and go like this way for a couple of seconds, probably like 15 seconds, you walk this way, and there we are. We have found a graveyard. There's nothing special about it, it's just kind of a graveyard out in the middle of nowhere. There's like no writing on any of like the tombstones or anything, it's just kind of here. But yeah, that's for the most part, other than there just being another like little pond, there's nothing really added or anything. It's just another little pond kind of on the other, like if you go the other direction, like the complete opposite way of the RV, there's like another little pond, but there's nothing really there, so there's no point of really showing that. But yeah, that's all of the like kind of secrets and locations outside of the maze. Now let's get to the actual maze and some info about the monsters in there and stuff like that. And real quick before I go down the maze, I just remember this. If you guys haven't watched the other video, I will put this in this video too, just in case if you don't feel like watching that one. This is the true guide, so I will include everything. A couple of updates ago, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, well actually probably longer ago than that, probably 3 to 4 years ago, when this game was on Roblox. It looked a little different. Well, it looked pretty much the same, but there were a couple different things. One of them being that there was a radio right here. It sat right here in the middle of this. And you could pick it up, and it would make, I believe, 4 beeps. And each beep would be a frequency, or like a pitch. And some of them might be different, and it was, it would make 4 beeps, and when you go down in the maze, sometimes you might find just a random cell phone laying on the ground, or if you find like a skeleton and there's a phone next to it, if you pick the phone up, if you click the numbers in the phone, they make beeping noises, and if you, go around with all the numbers and, listen to how the beeps sound, some of them sound similar to the radio. So if you take the radio out and listen to the beeps and do that, and if you if you make them all into like the numbers, if you copy them down on the phone, so they're all the numbers, that the 4 digits you'd get from that, there used to be a padlock code somewhere in the maze, which if you put that code in, would open up another room somewhere like on the right of like where the padlock was. And that's pretty much all I know about that. Before, the game how it is right now. But inside the maze, currently, if you play this game, there is no objective. All you really do is kind of run around and just see how long you can survive. You can't like escape the maze or anything. And trust me, I have played this game plenty enough to know, pretty much just everything. And I actually was, for this video, going to draw a literal map of this game, because I have played this game so much, I literally can draw a map of this maze off the top of my head. Uh-oh. So that right there, you guys might have saw that like pinkish red light. This guy right here, Mr. Robotic Skeleton. This guy's name is Oratund. He is a robot. Oh, jeez. Well, I just got scared. I just got jump scared right there because he got stuck on the wall and got turned around and saw me. But other than that, oh, that actually kind of scared me. But yeah, that's Oratund. He's like a robotic skeleton. I used to call him Ender Skeleton, but that's his name, Oratund. If you go in the maze and if you have your volume up and if you get somewhat close to him, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not because I don't know if my audio is loud enough for you guys to hear that, but if you get close to him, there is like you can hear him before you actually get to him. He makes like a metal stomping noise when he walks. And a trick for Oratund, for future reference, if you see him, now keep this in mind, if you... Okay, my flashlight's being a little slow. So, I'm going to show you guys a little trick right here. If my game doesn't lag, which I hope it doesn't. Oh. And he saw me. Let's just wait for that cooldown right quick. Oh, yeah, and then there's the cajoler. Or the cajoler. I'll tell you guys about him in a minute. But, let's go see Oratund real quick. Oratund... also, they cannot. Neither of them can get you if you crouch down into these caves. But if he sees you, he runs after you, and if he touches you, you obviously die. But one thing you guys might not know, because I didn't know this for the longest time either. If you... Okay, let's wait for him to get down there a little bit. Now, this might not work because I'm gonna wait for him to see. Okay. Okay, that's good. I like that he's going down there. So if we go down over here, let's like loop around so we meet him on this side. I don't want him to see me. Okay, he's right there. So oh, it's lagging a little bit. He's like not even here. He's like way down there, but the light's still showing here. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, so yeah, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without him killing me because my game is lagging a little bit, but pretty much what happens or what you can do. Now you guys gotta trust me on this because it does work. I have tried it plenty of times. If he's walking down a hallway and you see him and somehow you can see him coming towards you and he doesn't like aggro on you. Now mind you, if he sees that you see him, like that right there, if he sees that you see him, then he's gonna run after you, and there's very low chance that you're going to outrun him. So if you see him down a hallway coming towards you somehow without him like noticing you're looking at him, you can, if you just look away, don't look at him. Oh, it's kind of funny that it's kind of like an Enderman out of Minecraft. Just do not look at him, and he does not care. I mean, obviously, you still can't touch him. Just like if he's walking by you, just look the opposite direction. Don't even let him get like in the very corner of your screen. Just fully look away from him. Wait for him to walk by, and you're good. Now I want to talk about the cajoler. The cajoler, whatever you call him. Now, of course, now he's like gone, and now I'm not gonna be able to find him. Yeah, I'll be right back when I can find him. Okay, so I have found him. Or her. You know, whatever. But, yeah, this is the cajoler. Now, this guy is not as fast as Oratund, but still very outrunnable. I mean, sometimes if he aggro's on you, and you can run away, like, right as you get him aggroed, and, like, if you can get around a corner or something like that, you can get him off. You can get him off easier than Oratund, but it's still very hard to outrun, just period. But this guy, oh geez, that was almost not good. I almost lagged into him. But I mean, if you look at him and just stand there and stare at him, he'll just slowly kind of walk towards you until he just gets close enough to aggro to you. You can get probably about no closer than what I am right now. For him not to attack you. Oh, okay, he is just walking towards me. But yeah, this guy, you can look at him all you want. All he cares about is just how close you get to him. So if, yeah, you just kind of want to stay away from this guy. I mean, a lot of the time, he can just, like, be around corners, and if you run around a corner and you go right into him, then a lot of time that you can't do anything about that. I've done that a lot, but, yeah. These, Ortund and the Cajoler are the only two monsters in the cave. I know people were commenting last time that, they've seen, like, a third one before, but no. This one and the skeleton one are the only two monsters in the cave. Or in the maze, I should say. But, yeah, that's, it for those guys. So if I come over here, and remember, like I said, I literally know exactly where to go to get to here. If you come across... Okay, is my flashlight gonna load? If you find your way over to this little crawl space over here, it's just kind of inside of a wall. Come over here. Actually, I should go find a rock so I can actually, properly show this. Rock acquired. Oh yeah, one thing I should also say, I mean, if this wasn't obvious already, note to self, if you throw a rock at... Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happens when you throw a rock at both of them. So if you throw a rock at Oraton, if he's, like, walking away and you, like, go behind him also, yeah, he just doesn't care. If you look at him, you can't let him see that you're looking at him. Like, you can, like, walk behind him while he is not looking at you. But, if he's, like, walking down a hallway and you're behind him and you throw a rock at him, he turns around. And if he sees you, he's gonna go after you. So... this can also be used for kind of just trolling. If, like, there's two people, and you just throw a rock at him, and then just instantly turn around, so he doesn't see you looking at him, and then he sees the other person that's there with you. He's gonna go after them. And then for the cajoler, it doesn't. He just kind of goes after whoever's nearest to him. So if, like, even if you, like, are down a hallway and you throw a rock at him, he's gonna run all the way down the hallway just to get you. He just goes after whoever is nearest. He'll run for probably, like, 4 seconds and then stop. And also, I got that rock for nothing because there are people here that already broke this open. But yeah, usually there's wooden planks that go across this and you need a rock. And if you throw it at the wooden planks, it'll break it. Which then leads you in here. Okay, yeah, they didn't break this part yet. Where'd my rock go? I want this. But yeah. If you come right over here, this little area right over here. Oh, yeah, I went too far. Right here, on the ground, right in this little lit up area, you'll find an axe, which is similar to the rock. Like, you can throw it at stuff, except the axe stuns them. And I'll show you guys an example of that real quick if I can find either of them. I'll show you what the axe does. I'll do it for, yeah, okay, I'll do it to Oraton, like right here. Take the axe out. Where is he? That would work. Okay, so he's coming right there. So, like, say I throw a rock at him, he turns around. Okay, then he just does not care. My game's lagging quite a bit. I'll just wait for him to turn around. Okay, let's try this again. Throw the rock at him. I stunned him with the axe, so he can't move for about 3 seconds, but then he just keeps going, wherever he's going. You can go back over and pick the stuff back up. As long as you don't look at him, you are fine. He just went after someone else. So I come over here. See, I throw the rock, and then he's coming. Throw the axe at him. Haha. As long as you get it. Uh-oh. Oh no, he didn't go after me. Yeah, as long as you get out of, like, his sight, you should be good. Like, just before he, like, is unstunned. But yeah, that is... I think that should be everything. Also, yeah, watch this right here. This is pretty scary. If you're, like, all the way down here. Oh, is he not gonna do it? Oh. Well, usually he'll be, like, all the way at the bottom of this, or, like, all the way at the end of this hallway. And if you come all the way down here and you're looking all the way down that hallway, you'll just see him come out of the darkness and just sprint towards you full speed. Oh, well, he'll still do it. Watch this. Get him with the axe, but, well, maybe, but still. Hello. Haha. You were stunned. Okay, he still makes like the charging noise, even though he's just walking normally. But yeah, that should be it. Well, there. What a way to end it. But yeah, that should be everything about this game. So, this has been the true guide to the maze so far, like in this version of it as it still stands. So, this is the true guide to the maze, the updated version. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and how about leave in the comments when you guys think is when the reboot's gonna come out. I'm in the Discord server, so I am keeping updated, and they're making good progress, but I don't think I still think it's gonna be a decent amount of time before it comes out. But yeah, leave in the comments how long you think it's gonna be before the reboot comes out, because I'm honestly excited for it. I've seen like I saw another game that's like The Maze, but it's like an actual game. I think you can actually find it on YouTube if you just search it up. But it's like really cool. But who knows what the reboot's gonna be like? But yeah, this has been the True Guide to the Maze. I'm pretty sure we covered everything about this game in the video so far. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.